Another cup of Java or espresso. Another cup of coffee or hot cocoa. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club Show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club Show. It's the Long Island Breakfast Club Show.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Thursday, the usual day at the Long Island Breakfast Club Show. Today is National Relaxation Day, which means everybody's got to relax, be calm, take a break, go to the spa, go to Tranquility Spa in Franklin Square. They'll give you such a great feeling. You'll come out so relaxed, have a glass of wine. It's a good day to do that. I want to thank this two terrific people that we have here today. Somebody by the name of Leon Etienne, you know him. He's from the Magic Production. He's going to be in Huntington Saturday night, and we're raffling off 2 tickets. The first person that calls in tonight, from now till tonight, the number is 516-314-8989. Will be receiving a call tonight for free tickets. Look at him. I love the leather. Love the leather.
That's definitely what I'll look like on Sunday. It's just you caught me at the warehouse today. We just did a week-long run at the Hard Rock Casino in Atlantic City. So we hopped back into the warehouse to get a few things ready to bring some special stuff to Long Island. It is our Long Island debut, man. We've never been there. We've been close. We've been down in Manhattan and stuff a few times, but we've never been on the island with the big show. I've done corporate stuff and private stuff out there, but we're so excited to be at the Paramount. The Paramount was just voted the #1 venue in the country. It's a Live Nation venue. It's insane. It just came out in a poll that industry professionals vote on. So you guys are so lucky that you live near this place. I was looking at the roster of talent that comes through that town, and it's unbelievable. And we're honored. We're honored to be there on Sunday.
And you have to say Long Island like that. Long Island. That's the way everyone says it.
Long Island. What did I say?
Exactly. That's the New York way, right?
Yep. Yeah. And it's on Long Island, not in Long Island.
On Long Island. Okay. I'm from upstate. I'm from Utica. So what do you I got the farmer accent.
First thing we do on the show is we drink. So here you go. Here's your drink.
Oh.
So I can't give you one, but you got one there.
Yeah. Cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Salud. Thank you for joining us today. And I'm sure you'll have a lot of fans that are going to see you. So let's talk about how you became this special illusionist.
So I'll make a very long story very short. When I was 12 years old, I was grounded by my mother. I was bored out of my mind. And this is before the internet. This is before I had a TV in my room. So I'm sitting there and playing with my hockey equipment, my fire trucks that are under the bed. And I pulled out a magic book that my grandparents had given me one Christmas, flipped through the book, started reading, and I fell in love with magic. I went and showed my mom my first trick. I left the room and I'm grounded. And the first thing she said is, "What are you doing out of your room?" And I said, "Hold on, Mom. I just want to show you this trick." I showed her this trick, and, a 12-year-old boy, and my mom was like, 40-something at the time. I watched her mind just melt in front of me. And at that moment, I fell in love with magic. And then fast forward, it just became another activity for me, right? So I was still playing, ice hockey, football, baseball, but I would also do magic. I'd go to a magic club and learn magic. And then when I had to graduate high school, I graduated high school in the winter of 2002. So that fall was 9/11, right? And so to graduate high school, I had to do a community service project. And I got it in my brain. I said, okay, for my community service project, I'm going to put on a magic show for the community. And all the money we get through ticket sales, I'm going to donate to the 9/11 fund. And 2 things happened. 1, I graduated because it was a success and it was my community service thing. And 2, I saw how much money we actually donated to the 9/11 fund. I was like, wait a second. If I could do this a couple weekends a month, times 12 months, you got a good living. And that's when the light bulb went on that I could do this for a full-time profession. And I was so lucky. None of my teachers, none of my parents, none of my neighbors ever said, "You can't do that. You're being silly." Because there's a lot of naysayers out there, especially nowadays. There's so much negativity in the world, and it's our mission. I think the world needs magic now more than it ever has before. And we're on a mission to bring it to as many cities around this country as we possibly can. So we're looking forward to being in Huntington on Long Island.
And that's the key. Magic, laughter, positivity.
Yep.
All the rest of the stuff is crap.
Yep. Sweep it away. Brush it off.
So, what time? The show is Sunday. What time does it start?
It's this Sunday, 7 p.m. I believe doors open at 6 p.m. You know the venue, guys. You're from the area.
Yes,
It's I'm the guest. I'm the guest. So I'm
drink. You get everything. They have in order for people to meet you, they have to walk up about 28 steps. I've done it already.
Ah, okay.
They let people come and meet you in the green room up there.
Cool.
And it's a lot of steps, but it's a beautiful room.
Yeah.
And you're gonna love it. And they have snacks, drinks. And they have a bar afterwards too.
Yeah, we're very excited to be there. Like I said, in one of our industry trade publications, it was just voted #1 venue in the country. So
I didn't know
it's
that.
insane.
Too.
I did not know that.
This is Rob Cervoni. He's going to be on after you, but I wanted you guys to at least meet.
Leon, is the show like a kid-friendly show? Like,
yeah, so it's completely family-friendly. So I'll word it this way, right? It is not a kids' magic show. So it's not like a clown pulling flowers out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's family friendly. There's nothing dirty. There's no bad words. It basically what it is. It's called Magic Rocks, as you can see on my shirt. It's a rock and roll illusion show. So it's basically
sounds a lot like a lot of fun.
I love magic. I love rock music. That's how the whole show was born.
Wow.
I mean, we just had, we were at Atlantic City for a week. We had thousands of people come through the show. We've traveled all over the world. I've performed on 6 of the 7 continents. But, we're really trying to build our fan base in the States and get it going. I'll show everyone a preview, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Special preview.
Slow, because I want you to know that this would look exactly the same if we were in person, right? So this is not trick photography or anything like that. I can show this to you when you come to the show on Sunday. So you guys can see the ring on my finger, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check it out. If I slide it off, because sometimes it gets a little stuck, but when I slide it off, watch. I let go, it jumps right back on the finger.
What the hell?
Guys, even if I loosen it first and then let go, it still slides right back on the finger.
Get out of town.
He's good.
After I do that, guys, everyone wants to look at the ring, and you can, but you got to remember, it always jumps right back on the finger here.
That is cool.
And I'm in my studio by myself. There's no one here helping me out. You guys can see the marker, right? Do you guys know what they call these?
Yeah, it's a magic black sharp.
Yeah, magic marker, right? So a lot of people will say the brand name. They'll say Sharpie, but in my industry, like you said, it's a magic marker. So watch, if I take it and just touch it to the air, it goes. And then you get it back just like that.
Jesus.
And check it out. I'm just going to put it under my armpit for a second because I want you to see something with the ring and the marker. Here, I'll try to get this in the camera perfectly for you. So if I just give the ring a squeeze, and then we use the marker like a magic wand, if I just tap. Check it out. The ring vanishes. Then you cause the marker to vanish. And then you can get the marker back like that. And look, guys, if I open up the cap, watch. You can shake it, and the ring jumps right out of that cap.
Oh,
just like that.
You're amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah, thank you, guys. I mean, this is the small stuff. Obviously, we're bringing a huge show. We're rolling in with our
beautiful blonde that's gonna get chopped.
I am. I'm bringing one blonde, one brunette. So that's for the dads that bring their kids to the show.
Oh, that's fun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's a little bit of everything for everyone. One of my favorite things is to literally look out in the audience and see generations of family members together. So you have the kids, the grandkids, the parents, the grandparents, all enjoying them together. So like I said, it's not a kids magic show. It's a family show.
Well, let's have a clip. I think we have a clip, right?
Oh, cool.
Okay. I think we're ready, Bobby, for a clip. Thank you so much for calling in.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
You've seen him on America's Got Talent, Jimmy Fallon, and Penn and Teller Fool Us.
You fooled us! Yeah!
Now, see Illusionist Leon Etienne live in his hit show, Magic Rocks. Witness this jaw-dropping, family-friendly illusion spectacular, featuring the world's best grand illusions, award-winning sleight of hand, and hilarious comedy. Magic Rocks. Get your tickets now.
Did you guys go away? Oh,
that looks amazing.
There you are. Oh, you disappeared. I couldn't hear anything you were saying there for a second.
Magic.
And they can go to Paramount, order their tickets online or in person.
Yeah, just go to magicrocks.com. That's the simplest way. Magicrocks.com. Click the link. or if you wanted to wait till the last minute, you can wait till Sunday. I looked at Ticketmaster today. There's still tickets left, but I can't guarantee that there's going to
Of
be
course
tickets
not. Yeah.
if you wait
Mhm.
that long.
So one night, just a one-night show.
One night only. If you guys show up and support us there, then we'll be back another time. So please, guys, please
Go
come
buy
on.
tickets. See this man. He's
Great.
fantastic.
And he's on the Long Island Breakfast Club show. Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Next time you come in the studio, you see what a bowl we have in here.
It looks beautiful.
We drink first, so there you go.
Hey, I love
First
it.
is the wine, then is the food.
Love
And
it.
this is the man with the food. So
Talk to me. Talk to me about pizza. I'll stay for a little bit here. Talk to me.
I'm bringing pizza for the whole crew. You sold me.
Oh,
You know, that was, yeah, man.
Yeah.
that's
You
unbelievable.
guys free?
But
Is it my
this
internet connection?
That's what this show's about. Live connections, right online, on TV. Things happen, shit happens. That's what happens.
I mean, he's got the resume. He's been on television a bunch. I mean, you know, seems like he's well deserved. And Long Island is actually lucky that a magician of his caliber is coming
here.
to Long Island.
That's right.
You know,
I'd make you a cake if I was coming, but I'm not. I'm not. So
I think he pulled his final magic trick and disappeared.
did he?
Yeah.
Is that it? Is he done? Okay. Well, he might come back, and if he doesn't, thank you, Etienne. It was great. He was a great guy.
He was
wasn't he?
great. Great. I'm definitely going to the show. I'm going to
All
bring my
right.
son. I'm happy that it's kid friendly.
Yeah. So Rob Cervoni, I know you through a friend, Sal
Yeah.
Valentinetti. I know the story of how he was your first pizza guy. Is that true or no?
No, that was not me.
Oh,
No, I think
he
you
was-
got me confused.
Oh, I thought he was.
No.
All right.
No, I just
got
know
that
Sal
wrong.
from. I remember him singing at Vetra. So
Okay.
me and Sal are acquaintances.
Okay.
We know each other well, but no, he didn't. He
All
was
right. Well, I
never my
got that
pizza man.
wrong. He must have been at a different one.
Maybe a different pizzeria, not mine. Yeah.
All right. Well, him and I are friends, and I
Yeah.
usually just saw him 7 months ago when I was in the Power magazine, and there was a big party, and he was there to give awards.
Mhm.
So you live where? Massapequa Park?
I don't live in Massapequa Park. I live in Franklin Square.
You're my neighbor.
Yeah, I live in Franklin Square. I grew up in Great Neck. I
Okay.
was one of the only Italian kids in Great Neck South High School. So yeah, I mean, pizzeria's in Mineola,
Yes. So it's right near the train station.
right by the train station. I have a thing for train stations.
Yeah, it's kind of busy over there. The parking is a little tough.
Parking's tough.
So how do people? They just walk everywhere, right? Yeah.
I mean, I got the train station. I have the hospital there. That
Yeah, you got
people,
great spot.
people walk over from the hospital. I'm a little hidden. I'm under a bridge. It was challenging at first to bring people into that area, but you know we do well.
And 6 years you're there, right?
About 6 years. Yeah.
And what's the story? Was your father and mother in food? Was your father a pizzeria guy? He just talked to you about it, or was it just something you had
So,
in your blood that you
Yeah,
wanted
no,
to
I
make
mean,
pizza?
when I was younger, 13, 14, 15, my dad wanted me to get a job. So we had a family friend that owned a pizzeria, and it just so happened to be the same pizzeria that my father worked in growing
Okay.
up. So he was working there in his teens. So we called this family friend, hey, my son needs a job. I went in there a couple days a week, started as a busboy, then moved my way up to serving slices. Sometimes just really would help out whatever they need. And once you get into the pizza biz or you're in a pizzeria, you either love it or you hate it.
Yeah, well, you gotta love it
Yeah,
because you're gonna
yeah.
sweat.
So and
Cook.
then once you get the hook for that pizza, you fall in love with it, and it always stays with you. So
And you have
that's
staff for a long time. They stick with you.
a lot of my staff have been there a couple have been there from day one. It's only 6 years, but I have a great staff, and I treat them good. They treat me good, so
That's
they
great.
tend to stick around.
That's good. I'm sure you have a lot of doctors that stop in, right, from the hospital.
Doctors, nurses, PAs, everything
Yeah.
you could think of. But really, of recent, all walks of life have been coming in.
That's
I
great.
mean, everywhere from all over Long Island, people have been coming by.
So now we have I think we have some photos. We have a photo of you receiving a special award with your team called the World Pizza Champion Team.
Yes.
So how did you find out about it? Did you apply? Did it just happen?
So no, so this organization is the organization that does these awards is called 50 Top Pizza. They're based in Italy.
Oh, that's the
So-
golden ticket.
That's
the
a golden ticket. So what the
Mhm.
golden ticket is when you receive your award, I won top 3 slice shop top 3 slice shop, number 3 in the country. By getting that award, it qualified me as top 100 pizzeria in the world. So when you get that golden ticket, it's a ticket to go to Naples, in Italy, and go to the award ceremony to receive what number ranking you are in the world. So September 10th, I'm going to be in Italy at the award show and seeing, what number I am in the top 100. I just hope I'm not number 100, but still honored to be on the list.
Absolutely. So when you got notified, how did that happen? Like, did you have to fill out forms, or people just vote? How does it happen?
So they have, they have a committee of people that, that see, they just, I don't know how they find you, but if you're good, they'll find you. So they scour the entire earth for the best pizzerias, and then they send mystery shoppers. So somebody from Italy will come into your store, they'll taste your pizza, they'll make sure it's clean, they make sure it's ran properly, and then they give you a score, right? And then after that score, then that's how you get your ranking. So really, they probably went to all the places in Mineola, or a lot of the big names on Long Island. I promise you, they went there and did a mystery shop.
And I used to do that when I was younger.
Yeah.
But so much paperwork.
Yeah.
And they pay you very, very little.
Very little. But, it's a great organization. Some of the names on the list are like, it's the real deal. It's not a pay to play by any means.
Yeah.
The number 1 pizzeria is my favorite pizzeria, Lindustry in Manhattan, and they also have a location in Brooklyn. So just to be 2 pizzerias behind them,
that is amazing.
Yeah.
So how did you get notified? Through the mail, on a phone call?
They sent me an email somehow, some way. They reached out to the Taglio Pizza Instagram, and then they asked for my email address and got my email. Oh, Leon's back.
Oh, there he is. We lost you for a minute.
Ta-da!
Yeah, that was a great trick.
It is. I apologize. It's storming out here, and I think something actually cut out. So I apologize. But continue with your story.
So it's unbelievable, really. So I'm sure, like your wife, your kids, your mother, your father, they must be ecstatic.
Yeah, everyone was really excited. I work hard, and I do everything the way it's supposed to be done. I do things the right way. I use the best ingredients. I try to keep a clean store. I work hard. So, when you work hard, people they notice. It's nice to get noticed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I was the only pizzeria on Long Island to even be on the list, or even mentioned on it. So it's really an honor to represent Long Island pizza in a good light. I try to be, the flag bearer for Long Island, Long Island pizza.
That's a good thing. I love Long Island.
Yeah.
So much that I wanted the job as the I Love Long Island girl.
There you go.
But I was too old. They wouldn't give it to me. They wanted a young, cute little blonde, But I love Long Island. So I say, use my voice. Yeah. Because I have the Long Island thing.
Yeah.
New Yorker.
Yeah. But I didn't notice.
Yeah. So let's see a clip. You brought us some clips?
Yeah. So first clip was News 12, I guess, announcing, what my award ranking, and then I think we have another clip from when I was on Food Network.
Jeez.
Was on the show Chopped and won a pizza episode of Chopped.
Where is Chopped done?
Chopped is done in 106 in Park Studios in the city.
Oh, in Manhattan.
In Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So can we see a clip, Bobby?
Pizzeria was just named one of the best in the entire world.
Yeah, it's the only restaurant on Long Island to make the list. News 12's Kevin BC shares the tasty secret to their success.
From start to finish, it's a labor of love.
From the dough to the cheese to baking it just right without cutting any corners. Every detail is delicious at Taglio Pizza, right by the train station in Mineola.
It's proper fermentation. It's flour imported from Italy with no chemicals in it, no bleach, no bromate.
Owner Rob Cervoni was recently crowned champion on the Food Network show Chopped, and now he has a new award. Taglio was just named the 3rd best slice shop in the United States and one of the 100 best pizzerias in the entire world. The Italy-based organization called 50 Top Pizza sent him this golden ticket, an invitation to an award show in Naples. He also received this custom chef's coat.
It was a complete honor. I'm a small shop under a bridge in Mineola. I was the only guy from Long Island on the list.
And like any good Long Island pizzeria, Taglio has your classic round New York pie, but they also do something a little different, something much more unique, and that is this right over here. This is their signature Roman style pizza.
It's a square pie baked in blue steel pans. It's super light, super airy, crispy on the bottom, soft in the middle.
In September, the pizzeria's world rank will be revealed. Customers say it belongs at the top of the list.
They've got unbelievable crust, the crisp on the pizza, great. It's always cooked to perfection.
A little slice of heaven. In Mineola, Kevin VC News 12, Long Island.
And it sure is, especially if you've tasted it, which I have. And Taglio is expanding. A second location is planned to open in Massapequa Park in the fall.
That is unbelievable. Congrats.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
So Leon, you're getting that good pizza Saturday night.
That's amazing, man. I love the fact that you get the good, clean ingredients. You can't get. It's unfortunate you can't get stuff here, man. Like it's loaded with glyphosate and all this other crap. Like you're. Oh, I know, brother. We'll talk about it off air, but yeah, man. I appreciate that so much as someone who's very conscious of that.
Yeah, no, it's actually sad that in the United States that these ingredients in flour are not banned. They're banned everywhere in the world.
It's
so bleached and bromated flour is banned everywhere in the world except the United States, China, North Korea, and even in California you can't buy it. It's banned. But 99.9% of all pizzerias on Long Island still insist on using these flours with these chemicals in it. And then wonder why they're not receiving awards, because you don't care. If you don't care, if you don't use the best ingredients, you won't get good pizza.
Right.
That's it.
Well, you know all the tricks.
It's there's no trick to using good ingredients.
Right.
It just you spend a little bit more money. That's all.
Well, you educated yourself, obviously. That's a big thing.
Yeah.
So it seems like you are into the health industry, are you? The way you were talking.
Well, I'm not in the industry, but I'm just very conscious of what I put in my body. Because I have to have energy. We do the most shows I've ever done in a year are 520 shows. We had a residency at a casino where we did 10 shows a week. So it was 2 shows a night, 5 nights a week. We had 2 days off, but then you times that by 52 and you get 520 shows. And our schedule is always going because I produce everything. We have our own warehouse. I run the whole business. I don't have traditional agents. I gave up on them a long time ago because like you're saying with pizza, when you make it and you put all the ingredients in yourself and you source them, it's the same thing with my business. If I know from the top down it's done the right way, then you set yourself up for success. So I just years ago just started doing research like, why do I feel like crap? And we could go down a whole nother rabbit hole on that whole thing.
Forget what you eat.
But we're very conscious, both myself, my crew, my dancers, of what we put in our bodies, and knowing that we're going to eat that pizza on Sundays. Incredible.
So how many are you coming? What does your troupe consist of?
For this version of the show, we have six cast and crew coming. The show we just did in Atlantic City, because it's a little bigger of a stage, we had 12 people. So
6, okay.
Yeah, it's a big show.
Yeah, well, we're excited that you came on. We're excited to come. He's going to be there with bells on.
Be there, yeah.
He'll find you somehow.
Please do.
You're there.
You want to see? You got time for one more?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. So again, this is the same thing, guys. Like in person, this looks exactly the same. There's no camera tricks here. So check this out. All you have to know is that this is a deck of cards, right? You can see every card is different, right? That's on the front and on the back. They're all the same, so as they should be. So here's what I want you to do. Somebody that it doesn't really matter who it is. Just say stop for me.
Take it.
Stop.
Okay. Do you want 1, 2, or 3? Which one? 1, 2, or 3?
2.
3?
I said 2.
2. This one right here, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to just slide that up. And it's okay if I see it, right? Because we're using cameras here, so it's no big deal.
Yeah.
It's the 7 of clubs, right?
Right.
And you can see on the back, it looks the same as all the other. I'm just going to take the 7 and put it right on top of the deck, okay? That's fair. And all I'm going to do is just cut the cards in half and bury your card right there. Now, what I would like you to do is hold out your hand like this and give your hand a little kiss. Go, mwah,
Mwah.
and blow the kiss at the cards. Beautiful. Now, because you did that, one card is actually going to start to blush. It gets embarrassed, kind of like when you get a kiss on the cheek. Watch. One card and one card only will change color. Just
there it is.
One card and one card only changes color. We all know what your card was, right?
Yes.
Watch very slowly. If I turn it over, it was red, but now
there it is.
Got it. The 7 of clubs. Not bad. Not bad.
Wow.
But let's get you involved now. I'm going to take the 7 and just stick it in my hat. Say stop whenever you want. Okay. Ready?
All right. Stop.
All right. Right there. Take a look at that card. You got it?
Yep.
All right. Check it out. Put it right back in the middle. Now, I'm not going to have you blow a kiss. So just make a fist and just give a little tap towards the cards. Beautiful. And now watch, guys. One card again will change color from the force of that punch. Check it out. One card changes color. Just yell stop when you see the blue card, okay?
Nothing.
Nothing? Sometimes, sorry guys, sometimes they stick together. Like your pizza ingredients, I do use quality cards, so they don't usually stick, but it's humid today.
It's got to be the one in his hat, no?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There was a blue one here, right? And it was the 7 of clubs. But when you punched, I think you missed the deck and you hit my head.
Okay.
Because check it out. Now the 7 of clubs is.
Wow.
Whoa, that's unbelievable.
This guy's good.
Exactly.
This guy's good.
Yes.
The Paramount.
Gotta
go see him.
This Sunday, 7 p.m. at the Paramount Theater, Huntington, New York. You can get your tickets at magicrocks.com. Long Island, we need you to show up and show out, guys. We want to have a good show.
Thank you for coming.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you, Leon, and we'll see you.
We'll see you
See
again.
you there.
I love that. Bobby, thank you. I'm going to leave now. Do you have anything else, or am I mean,
Well, I know you were rushed for time, so.
I got 6 more minutes. I got to be off at 5.
Oh, all right. Well, then give us one more.
One more what? I used all my material already.
Now, tell us about like the team. How did you build that team of these people that can really make your show shine?
Yeah. So what happened is once I graduated high school, I went to college for business management with a focus in marketing. And the way I paid through college was literally I worked at Outback Steakhouse doing card tricks. I was like the strolling magician. You know, I'd go table to table and work for tips and stuff like that. And then coming out of that, we just started touring. I worked cruise ships. I almost won America's Got Talent, got on Penn and Teller Fool Us. I've been on that show twice. I fooled them. Been on Jimmy Fallon, whole bunch of stuff. But basically, when it comes to sourcing our crew, it's taken years to get the right people. You know, it's just like any other business to get the right
timing, right?
Yeah, to get the right employees, to find people who you really vibe with, especially when you're spending so much time on the road with them. So there's industry websites where you can do job listings and stuff. And those work out most of the time, but now we're at a point where it's just word of mouth. We have people coming to us that want to work with us.
Well,
so
that's the way you want it.
Exactly. So we have a waiting list now. So it's great.
And you're housed where? Where is you all live?
Yeah, home base is Utica, New York. But my production manager, Danny Voda, he lives on Long Island. So this show's it's like 3 miles from his house. So he's happy to be his whole family's coming to the show.
Danny Voda sounds familiar. Dan
Voda, yeah, he's an entertainment guy. He's a production manager.
Friends on Facebook, I'm sure.
Yeah, and then we have another guy that lives in Maine. My technical director lives here in Utica. The girls come from all over. A lot of them are from all over the country, but of course they all live in New York doing the dancer hustle. You know,
of course.
So yeah, it's a really diverse, fun group of people.
Wow, that's great. Utica, is it country bumpkins over there? Or
no, whatever. All you guys think that everything north of New York City is farmland. No, so it's north of Albany. It's right in the center of the state. It's like near Syracuse, if you know where Syracuse is. It's a population of about 80,000 people, but it's a city. I mean, right outside my studio window is lots of infrastructure and everything. However, to your point, if you go 10 minutes north, south, east, or west, you're in farmland at that point.
So you have a town that's like a block long, something like that?
What?
A town?
Yes.
That's a block long.
It's more than a block. It's definitely bigger than a block, but I mean, that's more like the little hamlets that as you go get out of here. But yeah, no, it's great. And I split my time between here, and I also I also have an apartment in Buffalo, right near the Bills Stadium, and hang out there a bunch too for family reasons.
Busy guy. Well, thank you again.
My pleasure.
It was really great to have you. So now let's hear about the new restaurant. I hear rumors.
Rumors, yeah, the rumors are true. We're opening up in Massapequa Park. Hopefully be open in December.
So around the holidays.
Yeah, open December. It's going to be a little bit bigger than my current Mineola location.
What street is it on?
It's on Front Street. Actually, I love the train station, so right across from the train station.
Oh, that's your insignia.
That's my calling card is the train station.
Okay.
Right next door to a coffee shop called Massapequa Park. So it's right in Massapequa Park. Everyone in Massapequa is very excited. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a great location for us and a great stepping stone for us to do stuff bigger.
Sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for Massapequa.
That's great. I am too.
Yeah.
Because you're going to be my neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, the studio we're in right now
together.
is less than 5 minutes away.
Well, we're going to be doing some great stuff together. I have a feeling.
Absolutely.
And I would love to meet your wife and your kids. So I have 2 children?
I have 1 child currently. My wife is pregnant with our second one on the way.
So a boy or a girl?
I have a boy already, and the second one is a girl.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, 1 boy, 1 girl. I'm done.
What's your son's name?
Rocco.
Love that Italian.
Yep.
You have a name for the girl yet?
Not
or no?
yet. We're still deciding.
Yeah,
So.
the Italians, they love the grandmother's name, the sister's name.
Yeah.
But then when you're younger, you go for something different.
Yeah, we're going off the beaten path.
Yeah, well, that's what you have to do.
So
yeah, because it's different now. You don't have to take grandma's name. No. How many people in your family is named after you or has the same name?
My father.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I'm a junior. So
we have 2 Conchettas, 3 Christinas, 2 Tinas.
Yeah.
We go on and on and on. Sal's and all that.
That's how it is.
But that's the niceness of being part of,
big Italian family.
Right.
That's the other thing that drew me to Massapequa is it's a very close-knit community. A lot of pride in their community.
Yes.
And super, super Italian American.
Right.
So, my journey in pizza is very much an Italian American journey. I specialize in Roman style pizza, but it's my Italian American version of that.
It's you.
Yeah.
It's
so
who you
a
are.
lot of my friends in Rome or in Italy, they're like, this is not, you're putting buffalo chicken on pizza. I'm like, dude, buffalo chicken is a Long Island staple.
It is.
So I'm using a traditional Roman style dough, properly fermented, and putting, a Long Island staple that people could relate to.
Because they like it.
They love it.
I'll remember when I first saw buffalo chicken on a pizza, pineapple on the pizza. I couldn't believe it.
Pineapple is no good. I don't do pineapple, but the buffalo chicken is okay with me.
So we have another clip. Poppy, can we see that other clip? Okay. So now what's your website for the pizza?
TaglioRomanPizza.com.
Okay.
The G is silent.
And that means, Chef Rob Cervoni, you are the chopped champion. You're walking away with $10K. Great work, sir.
All right.
Nice.
The pizza god smiling down. Finally, I get to say without a doubt, Roman style pizza is the best pizza in the world.
With all humility.
Absolutely, man. I came here to win for my friends, my family, and all my mentors. And the first thing I want to do is call my parents, my wife, my son, and just tell them, hey, I'm a chop champion. And all that hard work, all that belief you had in me, it paid off.
That is terrific.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Leon's very familiar with the reality television.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
He knows,
great clip.
He knows how emotional and how hard that stuff is.
Yeah.
I mean, you're literally locked away for an entire day with no telephone, no nothing, and 1,000 cameras in your face, and they're giving you ingredients, say, make a pizza.
Yeah,
it's like,
I can imagine.
It's like dance for me. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what it is.
Oh,
and
they're not making it easy on you.
No, and you got to perform at your highest level of ability to beat 3 other really good chefs. And it was
then those guys are tasting it, right, and making funny faces or nice faces or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
no, it was honestly, it was one of the most challenging things I've ever done, and you got to have some serious I don't know if I could say this. Some
Balls.
balls. You got to have balls.
You could say it.
If you don't have balls,
You gotta have
and
gallones.
Yeah, you got to have. If you go on that show without that, I'm sure Leon's very familiar going on America's Got Talent. You got to have balls. You got to be ready for that. And thank God I won, because I would not be able to live that shit down.
Yeah, well,
yes.
When people
Congratulations.
win, they tease you, so they would tease you about it.
Yeah,
What happened, Paisan? What happened?
Yeah. No, it was good, and more television stuff is coming up. In the
Oh,
future.
really?
Yeah,
You'll have to let me know.
I will let you know.
I want to
sure.
be part of your marketing team.
Yeah.
You know, I know you have a good one.
Yeah. I actually don't have a
You don't,
marketing
so there
team.
you go. But you do.
We're looking at the marketing team, right?
Yeah,
Same with me.
You're
Yeah.
very good at it.
Yeah, I just let my personality show on Instagram.
Well, that's what life's
that's all
about.
it is. It's TikTok, Instagram,
Yeah.
and having a passion for what you do.
Well, that's it. You have to love what you do. Be who you are normally. Don't
Yep.
be a phony. Tell
Yeah.
the truth, whether it's good or bad.
It's, I got to say, it's very hard to be who you are, especially myself, in this politically correct
Well, it's true.
day and age.
Yes.
I'm surprised I haven't been canceled yet, but maybe
You're not
that's
going to be.
maybe
No.
that's why people
No,
like
people
me.
like when you're honest.
Yeah.
See this?
Yeah.
This is your next thing. You're going to write a book.
From Fired to Freedom.
This is my book, From Fired to Freedom.
Okay.
When you write a book,
Yeah.
you don't write a book to make money.
Yeah.
You write a book to continue to change your career and move and move and move.
Nice.
From this book came this show.
That's great.
In this book, there's 80 women who
Yeah.
got fired because they were too smart, too old, and made too much money.
There you go.
True stories. From that, we started to meet at the diner. From the diner, we got thrown out because we didn't spend enough money. And then Newsy got a hold of us and they said, "Who are you?" I'm like the movie, like the Breakfast Club movie, only we're old. And that's how all of this happened.
It's great.
So a book is a good thing because it just adds to your career and you keep growing.
There you go.
But you're going to get one, okay? Because you're going to get to read it and I'll send you one.
All right.
Fantastic. I look forward to it.
Okay, so that's for you.
Oh, thank you.
And every time I will. Every time I
I
lost a job, I wrote a book. That's my second. My first was a novella. So I only lost 2 jobs my whole life because I worked with big shots. But in the end, things change. And change is good for everyone. That everyone don't realize it until you get over the hump.
Yep.
So like what did you do before the pizzeria?
I owned a frozen yogurt store.
Okay. So you were in food.
I was in food. It was in Great Neck. I
Oh,
owned
okay.
I was a franchisee of a frozen yogurt store. It did really well, but I never had a passion for it. I had passion for the pizza, so I sold that and went full.
My cousin,
full
her
bore.
name was Tina Tassoni.
Okay.
That's my maiden name. She had a yogurt store in Stony Brook, but she gave it up too.
Yeah.
She had it for about 7 years. So
Yeah.
she got something out of it.
Yeah. It was good business for a long time, but
So when you open the new place, you're gonna have to come up with some things, like some different
absolutely.
things.
Maybe we
You
could have
like
Leon come by.
Yeah, you could test
Yeah.
in the pizzeria where they have to eat something like atrocious.
Listen,
or-
I'll be honest.
We can do a big publicity stunt
Yeah,
for you.
we'll
That'd
do
be cool.
Some pub, but honestly, I don't like the gimmicks. I love just
The truth.
speaking with my food, and I want the best feeling is when a customer comes in, takes a bite, and says, "This is the best pizza I've ever had." That's for me.
Well-
that is the one thing that really motivates me and keeps me going. The other thing that motivates me is the haters, which I have a lot of,
Oh, the
especially
haters.
on Long Island, because people on Long Island have been grown up with one type of pizza,
Yeah.
right? So like Umberto's and Mama Teresa's and the Branchinelli family, they have offsprings of. They had their places, and then from those places, someone opened a pizzeria. It's a crazy pizza world on Long Island, and Umberto is the OG. He's the goat of pizza on Long Island, but it has been the same for 70 years.
Yeah.
And so a lot of young guys like myself are coming in and doing things differently, and we kind of flipped the pizza world of Long Island upside down.
You did.
And people are starting to rethink it.
Mhm.
So that's what I love when people say this is the greatest thing. But the haters, they don't like change.
But they're always out there, even in this business, even in the film business.
Yeah.
What you do.
Every business.
Those haters, they're jealousy,
You
whatever. I
gotta-
always say, what are you jealous of?
I just
Yeah.
I gotta sometimes I gotta stay off of social media because the negative comments they get to you a little bit, but I always respond to them.
Well,
So,
that's good. I
yeah,
call those people ants.
Yeah.
Ancillary negative thoughts.
What is it? Only negative thoughts? I love that.
And you
Yeah.
step on them.
I
That's it.
love that. I
Or
love
you put
that.
them in the drawer and you keep them in the drawer. You don't open the drawer when you know
Yeah.
who they are. But if you can't unfriend them, because then it's obvious, you know.
They fuel me. They give me motivation.
Well, they give you positivity.
Yeah,
They all screw you.
Yeah, I like that because I like to prove them wrong because they'll say all these negative things and then boom, I just won top 100 pizzeria in the world.
Exactly.
So now what do
There's
you have
more
to
jealousy
say? You know
there.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I just went on Food Network and on national television and won. Now what? You know what I mean?
Yes.
I like that. I like.
What's your secret in the sauce? Like, do you have something you throw in your sauce? My mother always used to make us throw a carrot in the sauce.
So you want to know my secret?
Yeah.
I'll tell you my secret. There is no secret.
No secret. Just however you do
I
it.
use tomatoes from the San Marzano region.
I love them.
I open the can and I put 25 grams of sea salt. That's it. That's my
Sea salt.
That is my tomato sauce recipe.
Nice.
Everything.
That's a trick. I never did that.
I want everything natural, everything clean. When you eat my sauce, I want you to say, "Wow, that tastes like a tomato." Right?
That's Italian.
Yeah. You don't need oregano. You don't need garlic. You don't need basil. You don't need powdered garlic. Marinara sauce doesn't exist in Italy. Right.
Well, you know, today might be a lucky day because I'm in a film called The Fontanas coming up.
Okay.
And it's by Ferretti Films. I'm Mama, Jackie, and maybe we need some sauce to bring into the movie one day.
It's a very simple
and it could
sauce.
be you stepping in with your sauce.
It's a
Little
very
cameo, sauce cameo.
Yeah, sauce cameos.
Yeah, so The Fontanas is a series. We just did the first set, seven shows. We're on the second set. It's a true story about an Italian family on Long Island, and the mother's still alive. I had to meet with her to learn how to be like her.
Yeah.
And it's a great, if you Google The Fontanas, you'll see clips. It's me. But it's really who I am. I didn't even have to really learn that much because
That's
I'm
cool.
one of those kind of mothers that's a little bit, you know.
I think for season 2, there needs to be a whole episode revolving around an argument about sauce within the family.
Exactly. Yes. You go to Google and you look at The Fontanas.
Yeah.
And soon, hopefully, we're getting backing. It'll be hopefully on Netflix.
Okay.
And I never did that before either. That all happened from this.
Yes.
Volunteering. Volunteering is the key to life.
Yeah.
I can't even believe I'm in 4 movies now.
There you go.
But I'm not getting paid. But you know what? It's fun.
Don't worry.
Eventually, if it goes to the next level,
Yeah.
it takes a few years.
I don't get paid either, so it's no big deal.
Right. The boss never gets paid. Yeah. I know. Everyone else makes money.
Well,
guys, I am going to step out.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for having me. Hit me up after and we'll get you all taken care of. All right.
Yes. And thank
Thanks,
you
guys.
again for the tickets, too. Some lucky couple's going to go.
Yep. Let me know. Thank you. We'll see you this Sunday at the Paramount, Huntington, New York, 7 p.m. Tickets at magicrocks.com. It's been a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Talk to you guys later.
Thank
You're
you,
a
Leon.
doll.
Bye-bye.
Really nice. Thank you. What a nice guy.
Very nice guy.
You can
I'm
see
actually
he's-
excited to go see his show. It looks great. I think my son's gonna.
Your kids, yeah, his
my son is gonna. His
love
mind
it.
is gonna be blown.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So do you let your wife in the pizzeria to help or no?
No, you know.
It's better not to.
I love my wife, but I think if we work together,
It'd be
and
hard.
even she says sometimes we have friends who have a taco place and the husband and wife, they work together, and she says, I don't know how they do it. They
Yeah,
work
it's hard.
all day, every day together. But she would be really good in the pizza industry. She just, she's an esthetician. She
does she?
She does facials and
so she called me
skincare and
too.
that kind of stuff.
Come
Yeah.
on. No,
Yeah.
that's great.
Yeah.
So now you are near that pub that where you used to work. What was the name of that place where you worked, honey? The recovery room.
Yes, I'm right around the corner in Mineola from the
You probably
recovery
get a
room.
lot of people in there.
Yeah, no, the Mineola location is very busy. Everyone thinks it's like a dud of a location because it's hidden, but no,
There's so many people that go in and out of there.
The hospital, the train, everything. We do well there, and that's going to always be my pride and joy. That was my proof of concept.
So do you ever go to that little tiny place? It's this big that sells waffles.
So unfortunately, yes, I used to.
I'm
but
like, what are they doing there? It's this big, the door.
Unfortunately, they closed. They went out of business.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I think it was called Costa Nova. Yeah, no, they were good. I don't know what happened to them. I think during COVID they kind of just.
Well, the
closed it up.
diner is great there. I love the food in that
Diner's
diner.
Great. That diner
It's
is
delicious.
a powerhouse. Always
It's
very
just hard
busy.
to park.
Yeah, very difficult to park.
Yeah. So do you do takeout deliveries?
We do takeout. We do delivery.
You do that other thing. What's it called? Where the people call?
I stopped doing DoorDash,
Yeah,
Uber Eats, and
it's not
Grubhub.
paper.
It was good. I just honestly, not to sound cocky, but we're just too busy to house those orders. Plus they take massive percentage of your business.
Yeah, they do.
They are. It's like having a business partner.
So it's easier to have a kid or something to deliver, right?
Yeah. So I actually outsource all my deliveries with my POS system.
Oh, that's good.
So we don't have any delivery drivers. We take deliveries, but they'll send drivers to us. So it's our own
little
DoorDash.
company, yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Oh, you're very smart. You came up with all these shortcuts.
I actually, I try to do things a little differently. Like you can't call my store and order a pizza. It's online only. Everything is online.
What about all
only.
the old people out there that can't do that?
They figure it out. You'd be surprised, and you're always welcome to come into the store.
Yeah.
I actually prefer people come into the store and look at our counter and order in the store. Because I think it's more personal. We could talk about it. We could talk about the ingredients. We could talk about what you're really looking for. And on our website, we have photos of everything. So, I want, I took away the phone element because just it leaves a lot of mistakes could happen.
Yeah, they do that in New Hyde Park too, and Covert Avenue with the delis.
Yeah.
And they do not pick up the phone no matter what you do.
No, it got too crazy. So everything's online, everything's super easy. And like I said, we try to do everything a little bit different.
That's great. Well, I want to thank you so much. This show today is sponsored by Teddy and Christina from Oro Puro Jewelers. I'm sure you know them.
I love Teddy. Teddy's a great friend of mine.
Teddy is a big sponsor, so make sure you tell him.
I will.
Go and tell him that you were on the show. Teddy supplies us with this beautiful pin. Is from Teddy. There he is.
There he is.
I know
That's
him a
my
long
man
time.
Teddy right there.
Yes, and Patrick's ring. You see that gorgeous ring? We got that from him. He is the greatest. Go see him. Go get your discounts. Go have your cappuccino.
Yeah.
He'll give you cookies and even figs.
She is not kidding.
You get the best service from Teddy. Smile on his face all the time. Good support in the environment. And also Tranquility Spa, Franklin Square. You got to send your wife there.
I've been to Tranquility
you know
Spa.
them?
It's really
well,
it's a
I
really
do
nice
their
place.
marketing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great spot.
Yes.
Great spot. And Teddy, if you guys go to Oro Puro, get your jewelry there. I got this there. I got my wife's.
I just got a silver one like
I got my wife's engagement ring there. He is the best human being. Just forget the jewelry. Human being on the planet. He is a gem of a person.
And you know how I met Teddy?
From the book. Yeah. Teddy's a great guy.
Because when his wife was going through a lot.
Yeah.
I'm a coach and I help a lot of women. He bought the book and he said, now you come to me and you see my wife.
Yeah.
And that's a long time ago. All of my nieces had their rings there.
Yep.
And Patrick, my wonderful man that you met, he buys me all my gifts there.
There you go.
We go there a lot, but we never know what to bring him because he's never eating. He's always busy.
I always bring him pizza. So
pizza.
It's easy for me.
Wine, whatever, But he is really the best. So thank you, Teddy, again. I'm sure he's going to be coming to see you to show you the tape.
Yeah.
You'll have a tape by tomorrow on your phone.
Yeah. I'll be.
I'm everybody, please tell your friends, like, watch, share as many times as you can. You have people that you buy stuff from. Your wine guys. You have wine or no in the pizzeria?
I have beer and wine. Yes.
Yeah. So sometimes if you want to do something big, your wine guys come. Your sauce guy comes. Whoever the whole show, the whole hour is about you. But today you got quite a. You got a good time because we had 2 cancellations.
Yeah.
So it worked out even better for you.
There you go.
Yeah. And I look forward to working with you on everything. And I have wacko ideas, which Wacko sells.
Wacko does sell.
So maybe when you open the new place, we could come up with some kind of thing. When you're opening that day, something that's going to happen. I don't know what to think about it. But there's all different things. I learned one thing and same old thing, forget about it. But what does work is what's old is new.
Yep.
Go back into a magazine or a newspaper and look what they did for pizzerias then. That's what's going to come back.
Yeah, I
do you believe in that?
I believe it.
That's me. I'm old school, old fashioned. My parents are my father's from Calabria. My father, family was everything.
Yeah.
And he had a hardware store and a construction company in Floral Park where we lived.
Okay.
And family was everything. And I'm sure we could relate a lot of stuff. And my father's had 4 daughters. None of them married an Italian. So that was pretty hard on him.
Yeah.
It really was. My
Yeah.
mother used to call it the League of Nations. But again, we're all still together. And all, you know, they even went to Italy. And my father was very pro-Italy. So when my sister went to Italy with them when she was 13, they brought a boyfriend home with her to our Long Island. I'm like, she's 13. We're looking at it now. Back then, that was inhibited.
Yeah.
He didn't stay with her, but he wound up babysitting my daughter.
Oh, wow.
And he stayed with the family for about 2 years and then went back.
Right.
And, you know, the old school people, they're not into, you know, too much modern stuff.
Yeah.
So I bet you're a strict dad.
I'm a very strict dad.
Yeah, I could tell.
No, actually, you know what?
How old is your son?
He's only 3.
Oh,
turning
he's
4
too little.
soon.
You're
so
not
yeah,
that
there's not
strict
much.
yet.
I'm actually really not. I'm actually a big sucker with him. I buy him everything he wants. You go to the toy store. It's just I want that. And I'm like, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm a sucker.
So again, we're going to be getting out a lot of information of the new store when you open.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're always welcome to come in if you need us. If you need Bobby for any kind of video, he's
Absolutely.
fabulous. You see this place? What do you think of this place?
Yeah, no.
Long Island's
awesome.
best kept secret.
It's awesome. Maybe we could do like a pizza podcast or a pizza show.
Yeah, well, that
and
you
I
just
could get a bunch of different pizza personalities on.
Well,
here.
you
We could
talk
do
to Bobby
something.
about
I'll
that.
talk to
That's a
Bobby
separate
about it.
issue.
Bobby, pizza. We need a pizza show, a Long Island pizza show. All right.
Yeah. And he's fabulous to work
Yeah.
with.
And if you guys want to follow me at Taglio Pizza, at Rob Cervoni, you could follow us along on our journey to opening up. I do a little shtick called the spatula microphone.
Oh, I like that. You should have brought it.
I should have brought the
Next
spatula
time.
mic, you know.
Next
but
time.
next time we'll do
Now,
it.
normally, because you're in the business, I didn't do it. Everyone that comes on this show gets a loaf of Italian bread. That's
Great.
my.
You didn't get me bread?
No, because you have tons of bread in the pizzeria.
This is true.
So,
This is
but
true.
that's what we do. We give bread because I break bread with my clients.
Got it.
And in the book, when you read it, there was a few stories that are very true. I met the owner of Ohika Castle by bringing him a loaf of Italian bread, and we've been friends since.
Cool.
I went for a job there, but I didn't get it because you have to walk all the steps. My shoes fell at the top of the steps.
Yeah.
It's the story that says about Cinderella.
Yeah.
So
All right, cool.
anyway, this has been great. I want to give you a hug because you're Italian and also you're so handsome,
Thank
good looking.
thank you,
Can I
thank
see
you.
your hair? I want to see.
My hair, I got a full
Oh,
head
you
of
got
hair.
a nice short hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice.
Cut
very
it
nice.
short. I got a cut the other day.
There you
Shout
go.
out Adam at Roman's Barbershop.
Where's that?
Westbury. I'm
Westbury, Roman's Barbershop.
Roman's Barbershop. Shout out to Adam.
We shout out to everyone because
Yeah.
you know what? We're all here for the same reason.
Yeah.
We help each other.
We help each other.
And bitches are not allowed in my club.
Yeah, no bitches.
So on that note, I want to say thank you to you. Thank you to Teddy. Tell your wife she's got to read that. She's going to crack up.
Absolutely.
It's very easy to follow, and she could maybe relate to some of the stories.
For sure.
Again, your website. Say it again.
TaglioRomanPizza.com. Follow me on Instagram at Taglio Pizza. The G is silent. Taglio.
And make sure when you go see him, you tell whoever's working if he's not there. We saw him on the show.
Sure. Yeah.
Because that's good for me too.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
And you can follow us at the Long Island Breakfast Club, the Long Island Breakfast Club Show, Valentina Janek, and Tina Valentina Official. And on that note, that's a wrap.
See you later. Bye-bye.